Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all well, and shalom to the whole full elect. It's Paya Allah of the GMS London camp, and this is news and prophecy, prophecy and news. I got some information I'll come across. Well, I know there's a sign of the time in terms of Jupiter and Saturn merging together to form a bright point, alright? But I may delve into that as a on another video. But I really wanted to deal with, the after effect of the news of that, alright? And what's actually happening is Black Twitter is basically reacting online. So Jake Online are basically taking this thing that so-called black people are apparently going to get superpowers on December 21st for the during the time of this I believe it's an equinox, all right, if my memory serves me correctly, but it'll be corrected as I read an article on it. But just wanted to go through a couple of these and get into the article and some scriptures. So as you can see, this from the Shade Borough, all right, a London, UK based page on Instagram where Jake, frequent. So it says Twitter reacts to getting superpowers on December 21st. Laughing emoji. So there you have the black Captain America, and you have the solstice, I believe, or the equinox that's happening on the right hand side. So these are different. So as you can see, word on the street is black people getting superpowers on December 21st. Next one is me interrupting Fox News December 21st to make my supervillain debut when I get my powers. And at first there's another thing that's going around where it's a poll saying, will you be a hero, villain, or anti-hero, or other, or whatever. And one of the thoughts I thought of was that I'd be a hero, but they'd call me a villain, basically. All right, but yeah, a lot of Jacob, you saying different points of view. I know there's another American-based page, College Kid, I follow as well. I see people going in on there, bantering and whatnot. It says, so me interrupting Fox News December 21st to make my supervillain debut when I get my powers. Right. Black people resurrecting Martin Luther King Jr. on December 21st. Yeah. So, that's a miracle in itself, the ability to raise the dead. Yahweh Shai did that. Right? I read about that recently in the Luke 7 commentary. Dr. Umar Johnson on December 21st, Thanos with a kufi on his head, all right? And it says Sean King. If you know who Sean King is, he's a so-called white man, could be a Jake, that kind of rides out for, Jake's online on Insta and Twitter. So it says Sean King on December 20th, and everyone thought it was a Jake, funny enough. Sean King on December 21st trying to get powers to fit in, laugh out loud. What if December 21st is the time we're supposed to level up, but our powers actually run on black people time? The black community on December 21st, all right? And really, all these things, the reason why I'm even doing this, all these videos that I do are onto edification. So the reason why I'm doing this is because there's some edification in it, because there's some truth to it, right? So it says December 21st mood, right? And December 21st hashtag is there as well. So, Jake believe they're going to get power. So it says December 21st is meant to be a beautiful evening with Jupiter and Saturn emerging together to form a bright point. Twitter was having a field day by reacting to the possibility of gaining superpowers on that day. And that's Jake to kick that off. And it shows you that we're the salt of the earth. because it ain't no other nations doing this. It's Jake online conspiring together. When I say conspiring, I mean the spirit hitting them, and they all come with this. It basically took wind, or gained some ground amongst Jake, and they've made it such a thing. So you can see different reactions. I've already started practicing my flying stance. No one but imagine if this actually happened though. And the thing is, what people don't understand is this stands to happen, alright? But not in the way they're thinking, alright? Black Twitter is really something else. I love our people, them. The Sean King one was rude. The 21 Savage one finished me, alright? Dr. Umar Johnson is about to go on a massacre. Right, so you got different people reacting. As you can see, this first is 36,000 likes. All right, 36,660 likes. All right, so you can see there's a lot of people liking it, and that's really what's really gonna happen. As you can see, the sign of the times, Jupiter and Saturn to create first visible star in 800 years. So it's a great sign that's being shown in these times as well. Jupiter and Saturn are set to create a Christmas star with a dramatic close encounter for the first time in 800 years. Right, the solar system's two brightest stars still merge together to form a bright point on December. So these are two brightest stars coming together. Says the next time this will happen will be in 2080. So don't miss out, residents. All right. So now I want to read on. I just want to delve into this article. So this is from the MarySue.com. Superpowered reparations are hitting the black community this winter solstice. So you can see there's some form of... This is all on the left-hand side, mind you, because when I delve into the scriptures, I'm going to deal with it on the right-hand side. But there's a reason why this resonates with Jake so much, because deep down within their spirit, this is part of what they stand to obtain, right, within the new covenant, right? Whether they get on this side or they have to die, go through the second death to partake in it in the kingdom, right? But they're all gonna have their part to play in immortality, all right, and being extraterrestrial beings. So it says, there I was lounging on the couch enjoying the pure, unapologetic freedom of having the weekend off when I stumbled upon this tweet. So black people, since we're supposed to get superpowers on December 21st, you all going the supervillain route or the superhero route. I felt a jolt run down my spine, the inner workings of my quirk, the superpowers in my hero academia, tickling at the edge of my fingertips. One of my black cats rolled over and meowed in questions, its fur covering what was surely the makings of a hereditary crescent moon mark, lunar adversary from Sailor Moon. Was it time to awaken my dormant abilities? Was my cat about to alert me to the other black people in the area who were also planetary warriors of love and justice? All right. So it says, as black people genetically, we are stronger and smarter than everyone else. We are more creative. On December 21st, our real DNA will be unlocked, and majority will be able to do things that we thought were fiction. Learn who you are as a people. They want to make us average. And there's some truth to it, but it isn't black people, because Jake will always talk about melanin this, melanin that, but all nations, like you have some East Indians that are darker than so-called black people, all right? Did that mean they got a high level of melanin content in their body? Does that make them genetically superior? And really, it lies in the spirit, okay? Because you have Jakes that look like so-called white people, and then you have Edomites that look like so-called black people. But the spirit as it tells you in John 6:63, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. If you have the spirit of an Israelite on you, then basically you're going to be able to tap into the God gene, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash, all black people after December 21st, all right? And that shows you they're dealing with that madness of Ham, all right? So I don't want to read any more of this, but you get the gist of where I'm Lord willing, you get the gist, right? So they believe on a winter solstice that are meant to have their powers activated. Actually, let me read because I see some good little points here, actually. So it says, oh my bad, not until. Let me jump to the points I see. Initially, I thought it was just Black Twitter latching on to something that happened in a TV show or movie or book. After all, the new My Hero Academia chapter had been trending, and Attack on Titan just started its last season. Besides, we already have dates like November 5th, V for Vendetta, May 4th, Star Wars, and October 3rd, Mean Girls and Full Metal Alchemist. So it wasn't much of a stretch to think December 21st was some kind of serious announcement. Plus, in 2020, we need any and all forms of joy, right? Jake be depressed, man. All right. All right, yeah, that's more or less the point. So Jacob, having some rumblings going on and talking about these different things, but really, hey, that power is gonna be seen on the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're the people that are gonna manifest the spirit of the Lord. All right, and it's prophesied of. Okay, the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. So this Jeremiah 16:16 says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord. Now what was said unto Peter, Andrew, James, and John, all right, basically they were told to leave off of their nets, and that the Lord said he would make them fishers of men, right? So the Lord said that, and that's the fishing that we're gonna do, fishing for the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So it says, behold, I'll send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out the holes of the rocks. All right, and sending for the many hunters is the Lord. Basically, he told you, when an enemy cometh in as a flood, then shall I raise up a standard against them. All right, and that being spiritual power. Through the spirit, we believe that and understand that to be spiritual power, because that's the only thing that'll be able to deliver us from the sword of Esau. Okay, and then in blessing us with that spiritual power, we're also gonna hunt them from every mountain of the hill and out the holes of the rocks. Because remember that the elites, being the first slaves in the kingdom, are gonna be basically escape this judgment by hiding in those places, okay? But the Lord's going to give us spiritual power to deal with that, all right? And that's basically the twinkling of an eye, the change also that Yahweh Shai, through Paul spoke of, right? About us changing in the twinkling of an eye. And us basically being in the kingdom, as it speaks of in the book of Job, the 5th chapter, about having no form of anything that can harm us, all right? So that's the true spiritual power, but through the spirit, this is why this is happening, because we're moving towards that time where the Lord is going to make it known who his elect are, all right? The Lord will be of that number, okay? So with that, I pray we're edified. Till the next one, I say shalom.